My empire of doom begins now!
First video of the day. How OnlyFans ruined an entire generation.
OnlyFans has completely ruined an entire generation. Dog, when I tell you, nuclear bombs couldn't even do nearly as much damage as what OnlyFans did to our society. Bro, I knew OnlyFans was getting bad when I seen people not even giving life a shot at the age of 18 and going straight to OnlyFans once the clock hit 12. If you thought that Reddit, TikTok, 4chan, and Twitter did damage, just wait till you hear all the damage that OnlyFans has done in this video. Now, for the first damage that I think OnlyFans has done to society is that it's normalized a lot of weird behavior. We live in a time where people get their back blown out in front of a camera for thousands of people to see, but it's
Yo, you know what? You know the biggest reason that I'm not a social media type guy no more? Like, I used to be on here just posting or whatever. You know, I'll just delete all that. Cause it's too many just normal stuff that, in my opinion, should not be normal. I know I'm from the hood. I know shit can get ratchet, degenerate, and all that stuff. But it's like, I'm seeing too many and just for example, like I'm seeing way too many proud whores. I'm gonna be real, I don't even got a problem with proud whores. Like, if you a whore, be proud about it. But I think the problem arises when these type of women who go post their butts in the Kudama on the internet, they want to portray themselves as literal but want the treatment of a god, and it's weird to me. Like, I just don't understand this shit, bro. I've talked to certain females, had regular conversations, and I just randomly found out that they got OnlyFans. It's weird to me, gang. Like,
it's somehow okay because they make a lot of money. That is not normal, and that is not something that we should normalize / celebrate. Look, I understand that these OnlyFans girls be having Lambos, numerous penthouses, a few rollies, and more money than I could ever imagine, but at the same time, they also have zero dignity if they can proudly brag about how their cheeks are getting clapped online for $4.99 a month. Why are we flexing our cheeks getting obliterated online? I just don't think that is just weird to me. Another thing about OnlyFans is that it completely normalized adult films, aka porn. Like, I swear, back then, being an adult film star used to be one of the most frowned upon jobs ever, but OnlyFans has made it completely acceptable. Like, if somebody told you that they did OnlyFans, you genuinely wouldn't be surprised nowadays, but back then, that would have been one of the most shocking things to ever hear. Another weird behavior that OnlyFans has kind of normalized is spawn camping young women until they turn 18. For example, y'all remember
say it again. Say it again for the people in the back. It's another, I ain't even gonna say attack. I'm not even gonna attack this group. This is another group of people that I think they're more of a problem than the solution. Bro, let people live their life. Like, I'm all for it. But it'd be weirdo ass motherfuckers that real life die by a state about, like, it's okay for a girl that literally just turned 18 to just go post a cool online. Like, I don't know how y'all perceive it, bruh, but like, these type people think it's cool. For me, you know what I mean? Like, they need to go to jail, man.
Normalized is spawn camping young women until they turn 18. For example, y'all remember when Danielle Bergoli started an OnlyFans 1 week after she turned 18, and she made $1 million within just 6 hours of
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I don't care about a bag. I don't care if you get into it, queen, period, poo. There is no way women should be comfortable harboring an audience of pedophiles. That's just weird. Like, who raised y'all? You know, the people that put the most money towards that OnlyFans shit? 30 to 40-year-old that was just sitting here just like this shit was Christmas to them, bro.
Of it releasing, that means that there were some grown adults out there that found Danielle Bergoli attractive as a young girl, but they wouldn't necessarily say that. So they chose their next best option, which was to wait for this young girl to turn 18. Now they can see her naked legally. Like, the concept of that being legal is just absolutely strange to me. And whoever bought that OnlyFans once she turned 18 needs to be locked up ASAP no Rocky. Like, I just find that insane, because there's no way that the demographic of these people buying Danielle Bergoli's OnlyFans were like maybe 18, 19, 19, 20, 21, they had to be like 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, maybe even some 30-year-olds in there. And we know damn well that a lot of these dudes that bought this OnlyFans didn't just randomly stumble across Danielle Bergoli the day that she turned 18. These dudes most definitely found her attractive as a young girl, and they just spawn camped their way until she made this OnlyFans. Now they can see her naked legally and go ham on the meat. Like, that's crazy to me. That is absolutely insane. There's also numerous TikTok girls out there who have...
She bad as hell. She older than me, so I think I can say that. Actually, hold on. I've been watching her since I was like 15 gang. Don't be weird. How old is she? 21? Damn, okay. Let me do the math here. Okay, I was 15. That means she was 13 back. Damn. No, it's not. Okay, it's not weird. Because she's turning 22 this year. Okay. I was about to say, she was only born a year after me. It's cool. Because I remember, like, I had a whole little crush on her or whatever. Do she got an OF?
Also made OnlyFans once they turned 18, and they made bans because of these weirdos also. Like, it's one of the weirdest things ever, and this shouldn't be something that's like normal, you know? And as I speak, there's probably some 16-year-old TikTok girl out there that plans to make an OnlyFans once she turns 18, and there's probably tons of creepy old men waiting for that day to happen, which it's disgusting to even think about, if I'm being real. I think the age of OnlyFans should be at least 21, but obviously that never changed because right now the age to sell adult content is 18 years old, and for OnlyFans to change their age, the whole law would have to change as a whole, and that's never going to change. And since we're talking about weird behavior from OnlyFans, there's a lot of lies that goes on with just the business itself. Like, there's a lot of grown women on there lying about being 18 and 19 years old to sell more subscriptions, which is just absolutely insane. Even though those are legal ages, I still think it's weird to lie about your age to sell more subs. For example, do y'all remember that one NPC TikTok girl, Pinky Doll?
Ice cream so good.
I think I've seen her once. I don't know who she is. But I seen her once, like when this whole little weird TikTok NPC started to rise. I seen her like pop up on my page one time.
Ice cream so good. Gang gang.
So she actually used to lie and say that she was 19 years old to sell more subs, when in reality, she was 27. And this...
If that was a grown 27-year-old man pretending to be 19 to appeal to a certain audience, you would look at him like one of those. What do we look at her as? Or is it just, you know what I mean? Do we just let it pass? Do we just not care?
This actually happens a ton on Twitter. You'll see mad girls talking about they're the hottest 18-year-old on OnlyFans. Whole time, they're 47 with 6 kids. Like, it's insane. A girl could legit be 67 years old with the saggiest yitties of all time. But for some reason, she's in every Twitter comment section talking about, I'm the hottest 18-year-old on OnlyFans. Yeah, you were the hottest girl. 51 years ago, Sharon. Hang it up. Like I said, I think it's weird to just straight up lie about your age to sell more subs. Like, that's just disgusting. And even the old-ass men out there that are buying these girls OnlyFans, they're also just as disgusting, if not even more disgusting. Now, another reason why I think that OnlyFans completely ruined society is because it made the internet even worse for women. Now, y'all are gonna call me a simp and white knight for this, but just hear me out before you run to the comment section talking about my forehead is big. Just wait 1 second. Just hear me out. The reason why I say that OnlyFans made the internet
his forehead ain't really big. His line is Yeeta though. His line is, you know, Abraham Lincoln status.
Even worse for women is because it made dudes comfortable with telling random girls online that they don't even know to make OnlyFans accounts if they find them attractive. It's the weirdest thing ever. Like, if a girl goes viral and she just happens to be attractive, the first thing that dudes are gonna say is to make an OnlyFans. It's the weirdest thing ever. For example, do y'all remember the Home Depot girl? For y'all that don't know, there's basically this girl who went viral on Twitter because she was attractive. And
wasn't that like a year ago? Because I remember her. That's why I be saying, being a young woman in this generation is so easy. You can deadass go viral for being cute and just taking a photo in a bathroom.
And she worked at Home Depot, and the first thing that dudes were telling her to do once they saw her was to make an OnlyFans. Like, peep some of these comments. Hear me out. OnlyFans and you equals rich. If you want to make an OnlyFans, real niggas wouldn't judge you. When OF? You're telling me that you see an attractive woman online.
The only reason they doing it because they want something to beat off to. They want something to look at while they fondle themselves. Right? Like, these niggas cannot hold a 12-second conversation with an actual female.
And your first thought is she should make an OnlyFans. Like, I just find that insane. And honestly, I salute this woman to the fullest, because at the end of the day, she chose her morals over money. She could have made life-changing bands off of OnlyFans, but she just chose to stick with her normal job and just create IG reels and make YouTube videos, when the whole world was telling her to create an OnlyFans. Like, that is hard to do in a world where OnlyFans girls be having Lambos and just regular working women have Toyota Priuses. Like,
there's a saying I've been hearing: I'd rather cry in a Rolls Royce or than a Prius or something. Okay, that's cool, but why are you crying in a Rolls Royce? Is it because the pain and suffering you put in an actual career, in an actual field of work, like that actually helps society? Or was it due to the fact that you were just getting piped out on camera?
that is a hard task. And this actually happens to a lot of women that create content, because if you look at their comment section on like IG Reels or maybe TikTok, or maybe even like if a girl is doing a YouTube Q&A, the first question that a lot of dudes are gonna ask is if that girl is gonna make it OnlyFans. Like, bro, it's crazy, because if you do have an OnlyFans nowadays, people are gonna tell you to find God, but if you don't have one, people are gonna beg you to make one. Like, it's a lose-lose situation. Another reason why I think OnlyFans made the internet even worse for women is because it also completely ruined Linktree / just women having links in their bio. Like, y'all know how on Instagram people usually will have like a link in their bio, and that link will take you to maybe like a YouTube, Twitch, or maybe even like a clothing brand? Well, it's gotten to the point where if a woman has a Linktree in her bio, the first assumption that a lot of dudes are gonna make,
She's getting piped out by a big 6'4" dude from Nigeria. Like, that's immediately what I'm thinking.
even myself, is that that girl probably has an OnlyFans, when in reality that girl could just have like a Twitch link in that link tree, right? But since these OF girls are running so rampant nowadays and you can see them everywhere, every dude is going to automatically assume that any girl with a link in her bio has an OnlyFans. Like, it's sad to say, but it's true. Another reason why I think OnlyFans ruined society is because it gave people this money over morals mindset. If there's one thing that OnlyFans has taught me, it's that people are almost always going to pick that dollar over their morals on any given day. The other day, I seen this post by Ruby Rose that said, "Yo bitch got morals, I got millions." Well, excuse me, Miss Ruby. I never knew that having no morals.
Y'all know Ruby has been messing with 20-plus-year-old rappers since she was 16 years old. She don't even have morals in her vocabulary, gang. It's probably the first time she used morals in 10 years. Like, she knows nothing of morals. She's been literally grown man since she was a child.
Was a flex. But at the same time, I don't know what I was supposed to expect from somebody that said sometimes you have to lie about your age when it comes to NFL play.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for?
Who raised her? Like, I really want to. Your parents failed you. I'm gonna just tell you that right up front.
Players at 16 years old, she had no morals 10 years ago, and she still has no morals today. It's insane. Don't get me wrong, money is a really important thing in life, because without money you can't do a majority of things, but that money shouldn't matter if you don't have any morals / if it goes against your morals. Like, not all money is good money. Yeah, that money from OnlyFans might be good, but at the same time it comes with a greater cost, which is your dignity and future. Like, I swear people don't even care about their digital footprints anymore, because bro, OnlyFans literally leaves a permanent stain on your life. It leaves a mark on your future family, and I'm telling you, once your kids find out that you did OnlyFans back in your heyday, that's going to be a pretty odd topic to even talk about. Y'all remember when that one blonde OnlyFans girl, Elle Brooke, was on Piers Morgan, and she was basically saying how her kids are going to cry in a Ferrari once they figure out that she did OnlyFans?
How would you feel when you want to have kids yourself?
Well, I mean, I don't really want kids right now. But at
You
least
will do. How old are you?
25.
Right, so you will do at some stage, probably, right?
Maybe.
When you do, you're going to be proud that you have your little ones and they look at you and go, "Didn't you want to be a lawyer, Mummy? What happened?"
Yeah.
And you go, "Yeah, but look at all my stuff."
They can cry in a Ferrari.
Take her kids away when they come out. That's what we just got to start. Yo, let these weird women just be weird. Take the kids, though. We can't let them parent the kids. I don't get no. Look at me weird. Cancel me. The better response would have just been like, "Yeah, I messed up, but, you know, I'll talk to them, and, you know, like, I did it, but it's just, no, mommy was in a different position, different headspace, and I was just influenced by bad things." This bitch gonna talk about something, at least they can go around a Ferrari. What? This motherfucker just don't care about her kid's trauma. And she don't even care where, like, what did these turn to school shooters be like?
Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, that Ferrari is cool and all, it's pretty fast, and I mean, it does look nice, but once your kid gets out that Ferrari and walks through those school doors, it's over for that man. It takes one kid in that school to find out you did OnlyFans. Now your son is getting his head dunked into a toilet on a Wednesday morning before PE class. You're telling me that it's okay that you get clapped online, pile drive, put in a DDT, and put in the walls of Jericho, all on camera for the world to see, but it's somehow fine because you have a Ferrari? That is absolutely insane. If you thought that bullying was bad now, just wait until 20 years from now. These roast sessions are about to get brutal. That's why you're ugly and your breath stinks.
That's why I'm glad. I know I got the perfect parents in the at least you ain't seeing a vid. Like, at least there ain't a vid, bruh. A video of your mother getting Dooney's beat. I can't live with that. Like, be real, I couldn't live with that.
That's why your mom did OnlyFans. If your mom did OnlyFans, you might as well go mute because that's the safest option. Like, these OnlyFans pictures are never gonna leave the internet. I don't think people realize that. And also, just because you retire from OnlyFans, that doesn't mean that the pictures and videos retire as well. For example, do y'all remember the ex-adult film star Mia Khalifa? The other day, she was actually on Twitter talking about how the singer Tyler should stay away from these lil streamers because Kai Cenat and Tyler recently did a stream with each other. And when I tell you, all hell broke loose in the comment section because people just started dropping pictures of her getting clapped from, like, it was actually on.
She's too famous for this. Mia Khalifa, Mia, didn't you get like 5 dicks in your pussy at once? Like, who cares about your opinion? Respectful, be real, no one cares. Why are you even saying, you're like 40. You know what I mean? Like, why she's even invested? I don't even know what Mia Khalifa does with her career anymore.
Twitter talking about how the singer Tyler should stay away from these lil streamers because Kai Cenat and Tyler recently did a stream with each other. And when I tell you, all hell broke loose in the comment section because people just started dropping pictures of her getting clapped from like 8 years ago, dog. And that's what I mean by these pictures never really leave the internet. It doesn't matter when you retire, these pictures are always going to be there, dog. That scene probably happened ages ago, but since it's online, that picture is now forever. And what's even sadder is that when these OnlyFans girls do try to be serious and turn their lives around, no one ever takes them seriously. Like, if an OnlyFans girl tried to transition into different content, like maybe YouTube or like Twitch streaming, it wouldn't work because a lot of people are only going to see them as that girl that was getting clapped on camera. I mean, it has worked in some instances, but a majority of the time, it's not going to work at all. For example, there's this one OnlyFans girl named Nala who basically stopped doing OnlyFans to pursue religion. And when I tell you, nobody took her seriously. Did she get baptized in semen? Biggest meme of all time.
No. Stop. That's not funny. That was corny. That wasn't funny, bro. That was... Bro. Oh my god. And I do a... Nyla is one of them ones that I respect. Right, I know, whatever, she had her Dooney's beat on camera, whatever. At least she's striving for better. She admits the devilish wrongdoing that she did on that app, and she is now walking into the light of, you know, Christianity. I respect it, though. I gotta respect it. Because a lot of these women, they just gonna ignore it. For OnlyFans, just saying, I just did it in the past. It wasn't nothing bad, though.
This is delusion at its finest. Your entire internet presence is you not choosing God. And honestly, like, even though it's messed up, these comments are messed up, I can understand why. Because number one, it happened all of a sudden. And number two, she used to get clapped online, and that was her previous internet presence. Like, she went from worshiping the BBC to worshiping the Bible. Like, that's a pretty drastic change. So it makes sense to why people don't really take her serious. But that just goes to show how much of a stain OnlyFans puts on your life. You can't even convert to religion without people cooking on you and saying that you're doing it for clout or just bringing up your past. Like, it's sad, but at the end of the day, like, I can't really be mad at these people who are cooking on her, you know? All that being said, OnlyFans has done a lot of damage in today's society. And I think that OnlyFans is like the new cigarette of this generation. Hear me out, because I actually think this is like a really great analogy. At first, cigarettes were cool, trendy, and everyone was doing it because, I mean, and there really was no research backing up why cigarettes were bad. Yeah, it was smoke going into your lungs, but somehow in the 1950s and 60s, that was considered healthy. But now 60 years later, we've realized all the negative effects of smoking from all these studies we've done, and I think the exact same thing is gonna happen with OnlyFans. It may seem cool, trendy, and normal now, but 40 years from now, people are gonna realize how much damage OnlyFans has done to their lives. I think these OnlyFans girls could even possibly go that route that a lot of these adult stars are going right now, where they're unaliving themselves because of their past mistakes, which is actually really sad to even think about.
Oh yeah, I don't. That's where it goes too far. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's why I don't even care to just go hard on it. Because again, when certain women just kind of wake up from the delusion and all the other sexual promiscuous stuff in their brain, and they really look back at how they've shaped their lives, that gotta hit a lot. Like, to process that all at once, like, I know that just messes with them mentally. So it's just like, I don't like pushing the narrative like too hard, because once you're not getting to the realms of suicide, like, we're doing too much
Now, where they're unaliving themselves because of their past mistakes, which is actually really sad to even think about. Even though I don't really support girls doing OnlyFans and adult content, it is sad to see people unalive themselves for their past mistakes. Like, it's really sad. And that's been happening to a lot of adult stars lately. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys check out my most recent video. It'll be right up here on the screen. All that being said, thank you guys for watching. It's Cameron, and I'm out.
man. Yeah, man.